Breaking news at 10, the CALL7 investigators with new information about how dangerous a CU doctor considered accused theater shooter James Holmes to be. Hundreds of pages of new documents showing the University of Colorado was apparently acting as if Holmes was a high-risk threat. CALL7 investigator John Ferrugia looking through those internal documents. John, they reveal why the university may have alerted campus police about Holmes.
That's right, Mike. We found a document that makes it clear that best practices require the threat assessment team, or the beta team at CU, to call police when a student is high risk to hurt himself or others. What's more, that call is to be made when beta staff believe the person has taken what they call preparatory steps to act. Days before accused Aurora shooter James Holmes dropped out of CU, his treating physician was concerned that he was a threat to others. And as CALL7 investigators first reported, Dr. Lynn Fenton called campus police. Now, documents obtained by 7 News include this threat matrix. It outlines how to deal with various threats by disturbed students or staff. It's broken down into 5 priority levels. The document indicates only at level 4, labeled high risk, is the threat assessment team to initiate contact to facilitate a law enforcement response. Sources familiar with the investigation have confirmed to us that Dr. Fenton, who had been treating Holmes for weeks, called campus police to initiate a background check on him. Her concern about the possibility of Holmes harming others was so serious that she broke confidentiality, giving his name to a police officer. But even after she called CU police and at least one other beta team member to discuss Holmes, she apparently failed to follow up and do other things suggested in the high-risk category, like develop an active monitoring and management plan and possible liaison with local police to compare red flags. The team never met to develop such a plan, nor sources tell us did anyone call local police. That's because James Holmes dropped out of school on June 10th and left the campus. The documents we obtained also describe cases where the threat assessment team did meet or convene and had campus police intervene. For example, a student who wrote a letter described as concerning but not an imminent direct threat. According to documents obtained by 7 News, he was met by a police officer at the beginning of class. Another example, a student threatened to stab a professor in the eye with a pencil. The beta team met on that incident, even though documents show the professor didn't feel particularly threatened. And a student upset about his grades told a teacher he would not sit back and take it. Records obtained by 7 News show that police were called to the photo lab to talk to that student. In addition, the documents show the beta team responsible for both the Anschutz campus and the Denver campus has dealt with more than 300 threats in the past 4.5 years. Now, 2 weeks ago, university officials told us there were no fixed policies for when the beta team was to meet. Now, we have found tonight, after we found clear evidence to the contrary, including threat matrix documents, a spokesperson admitted that, in fact, the documents represent national best practice. And the team tries to follow that. And the spokesman admits that it is this practice that Dr. Lynn Fenton, the accused shooter psychiatrist, helped put together when the threat assessment team was formed. So, Mike, the question tonight is, did she follow the best practice, or did she not really think Holmes was a level 4 threat?